Hi guys, it's Belinda, and today I'm going to be doing a full review on the Sigma brushes. Now, you guys have heard so many things about these Sigma brushes, how great they are, how hyped up they are to be like the greatest professional set that there is out there, an affordable set, I guess you could say, and I have been influenced by the people that I watch here on YouTube to go ahead and buy them. I'm going to be doing a full review on each set that I bought. This one was $60. It's called the Make Me Blush set, and I did my whole makeup today using nothing but these brushes, specifically for this review so that I could show you how they work and you could witness for yourself how they do work on my skin if you have similar skin type to mine, as I go ahead and describe each brush and tell you what they're used for. They come with this cute little container right here, and you put them in like this, and then you put it in this cute little thing right here, and you travel with it. So when you have it at your desk, you can go ahead and just open it up and you don't have to worry about where they are stored. This is a Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush, and this is to blend when you're applying your eyeshadow. I like to put this as a highlight. This is to blend all of your eyeshadow all together, mainly in the corners over here, as you can see. And I think it's a little bit big than I would like. I noticed that in my eyes I have quite small eye space right here above my eye, and it's not it's a little bit big, so I would like it if it was just a tiny bit smaller. Another brush that came with it is called the Pencil E30, and I really like this brush. I like it underneath right here when it comes to putting eyeliner on. As you can tell, I'm just smudging the eyeshadow on there. This is natural, and these two right here, I'm sorry, this one is natural too, and this one is natural as well. I like it because it picks up the product really good, and I noticed that it doesn't flick it off. If it was synthetic, I think that it would flick off the makeup a lot more, but since it is natural, it it picks up the product a lot better, and it stays on your brush until you apply it underneath your eye. And as you notice, that's what I used underneath my eye. And you could also use this on the crease of your eye to apply makeup, to apply like maybe a smoky eye right here on the crease, and that is what I used it for. It works pretty well, especially if you want to have like very defined lines of the eyeshadow, so I do like that. So the next brush is called the So the next makeup brush that came with the kit is called Eye Shading E65, and I really like this one. I think it's the perfect size. It's the perfect amount of density. It has the perfect amount of bristles, I guess you could say, and it picks up the product really good, even if it's not mineral makeup, even if it's like cheaper makeup or more inexpensive makeup. I used some e.l.f. eyeshadows with this, and it worked great. It picked up more product than I wanted, which is good because sometimes I feel like I have to stab some of my palettes, but it didn't allow me to blend. That's the only downside to this, is that you cannot blend it. You can only apply it, I guess, but it's not very well with blending. The next brush that I was really happy to get is called the Small Angle E65 Brush, and I really like this one. It's synthetic, and I used it to wing my eyeliner, so I really like it. I think it's probably one of the best eyeliner pencils that I own, because I do own quite a lot, because that's one of the main things that I do when I put on my makeup, is I put liquid or gel eyeliner, and I really like this one. It made my life so much easier. I applied it just like in 1 or 2 strokes, and my makeup was done a lot faster. Okay, so the next brush that I really do like is called the Large Angled Contour Brush, the F40. It's a really good brush. I like it. I don't use it to contour. Sometimes I do, and for the makeup that I'm wearing today, I did have to use it because I told myself that I would only use these brushes on this review, on my makeup look today. So it picks up the blush really great, whether it's mineral makeup, whether it's loose powder, or whether it's compact powder, and I really do like it. I think it has the perfect amount of bristles, and the density is fantastic. The size of the brush is really great, so I'm really happy with this brush that I got right here, and it gives me enough, I guess, it gives me enough brush to go ahead and apply my blush evenly. I don't know, I just really like this one. I'm really happy. I use this one for my blush the majority of the time, because if I use something more compact like this one is not Sigma, it's different, it's a different brand, but this one, as you can tell, it's extremely dense, so the brushes pick up a lot of product, and when I'm applying my blush, I feel like I'm like blobbing my makeup on sometimes, so it's just like a big blob, so I have to be really careful with how I apply my makeup sometimes and what brush you have to use. So the brush does matter, and the density does matter when it comes to applying your makeup, the result of your makeup with what brushes you use. Let's talk about the next one, and it is the foundation F60. I am not a big fan of these types of brushes, so for me to tell you that it's not a good brush, I don't really think that's accurate. It's good for applying it around your nose and maybe in places where other makeup brushes don't reach, like underneath your brow bone and stuff like that. So it was okay. I'm not a big fan. I could live without this, I guess you could say. So the next brush that came with this set is the large powder brush, and it is the F30. I'm not a big fan of this, honestly. It's made out of natural hair, and this thing sheds like crazy. If you notice, when I'm applying my makeup, I have little hairs falling out everywhere. I have already washed this, and they say that if your brushes do tend to shed a lot, go ahead and give them a good wash, and they're not going to shed anymore. I washed this twice already, and it's still shedding on me. Out of the set, I absolutely love these. I use these every single day with my makeup, and I don't really use these at all. So the next brush set that I got is the Kabuki Essential Kit, I believe, and it comes with 4 of them. I lost one because I think Ginger took it. She's sleeping. Are you sleepy? You're sleepy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Go back to bed. Okay. So I think she took it because I can't find it. They are all synthetic, so they are not natural hairs. And my favorite one is the round top Kabuki, the F82. I absolutely love this thing. If there's a brush that you guys want to get from Sigma, then I highly recommend this one. It's called the round top Kabuki F82. I absolutely love this thing. I use it every single time I apply my foundation, my liquid foundation, and this applies it flawlessly. I noticed that by using this brush, because of the density and the size, that my makeup does not go seep into the middle of the brush. As you can tell, like in the middle of my brush, it's really clean and it doesn't seep through, so it doesn't make me waste more product. It actually helps me save more product, and the product stays on top of my brush, and as I'm working it into my skin, it's extremely soft, and it really does make your foundation look very flawless. So I really like this one a lot. I got this one too. It's called the Ankle Top Kabuki. I tried using this one with bronzer and blush, which is what it's meant to be, and I noticed that it just picks up too much product. I love how soft it is, but I don't like the density. I like this one right here. As you can tell, it's different. This one's natural, this one's synthetic. You could probably use it for your foundation, but I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, you could use it however you'd like, but I don't really like it that great. So as you can tell, it's really clean because I don't really use it. The last time I used it was quite a while ago. And this one right here is called the Tapered Kabuki F86. Hello? And I heard so many great things about this to use as your foundation brush. I didn't like it because it doesn't swirl when you put it on. It like picks up because it's like dome shaped, you know. So I didn't really like this one that great. It's synthetic too, but what I do really like it for is putting powder under my eyes like this. As you could tell, it's the perfect amount of bristles and density and shape to be able to fit underneath your eye and around your nose. So I do like this one for powder. I will be looking into buying more Sigma brushes in the future. That is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, please comment down below, and if I get a lot of questions on one thing, I'm just going to write in the description box, so make sure to check the description box if you have any questions too, or type in your question or anything like that. I hope that you guys, like I said, learned something, and hopefully this helped you guys in the future if you guys are going to buy some Sigma brushes. And let me know if you guys do or don't want to buy the brushes now, because I'm really curious, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!